for a couple of hours if you want, and you can come back as many times as you want. Your student fees pay for tutoring, so take advantage of that.
Oh, that's great. So real quick, I wanted to touch on finals week a little bit. Do you guys expect to be very busy during finals week?
So actually, we don't have tutoring during finals week, and that's because we have a peer tutoring program. And so we let our tutors actually study and go take their finals themselves. So we encourage students to come in before finals week in order to get the help that they need. So we really encourage students to come as soon as they figure out that they're struggling or that they feel like they're a little bit behind, so that they can get the help right away. And then leading into finals week, hopefully they've gotten the help that they need so they can do well in their finals.
Okay, thank you very much, Beth. It was a pleasure to talk to you. Make sure to go to the Academic Center if you need any help in your classes. I'm Leo Skellinger with Inside Out. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Leo. That's very good news and information that I honestly didn't even know about. Well, this week is homecoming week, and with that comes the crowning of King and Queen. And I'm here with Brenna Dyke, a communication disorders major at Minot State. Thank you for being here.
Thanks.
You were nominated to be a candidate for Homecoming Queen. Which club nominated you?
I was nominated through NISLA, which is the Communication Disorders Club. So,
did you know that it was going to happen? Were you surprised?
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of surprised.
What does being Homecoming Queen mean to you?
I take it as like a representation of the campus, and I have a lot of friend groups throughout campus, and it's just kind of cool, like being from Minot and then representing Minot State as the queen.
Well, with being from Minot, when you were in high school, were you homecoming queen?
No.
No? Did you ever think about wanting to be homecoming queen when you were in high school, at college instead of?
No, I'm just a lot more involved now than I was in high school, so I think there's a direct correlation between that.
What are you involved in necessarily?
So I'm in NISLA, I'm a student ambassador, I'm in MSU Life, and I'm a tour guide through enrollment services as well.
Can you tell us a little bit more about NISLA?
So NISLA stands for National Student Speech Language Hearing Association. So we do lots of stuff on and off campus regarding fundraisers and awareness. We try to do stuff in the community with kiddos and other SLPs in the area.
And with that goes with your major, correct? With the community?
Yep.
What do you like about your major the most?
I like the flexibility that it has, and when I graduate, I can get a job almost anywhere I want with any age group that I want. So I like that you can change career paths whenever you'd like.
With homecoming week comes the parade. Are you excited to be in the parade?
Yes, I am. My whole family's going to come, so that's kind of cool.
With your family being from Minot, what does it mean do you know what it means to them for you to be homecoming queen?
Well, both my parents are graduates of Minot State, so it's just kind of cool that they went here and then I'm doing this too. So
when did your parents come to Minot State? Did they both come around the same time?
Yep.
Or? Okay. Well, you guys can catch Brenna Dyke at the Homecoming Parade on Saturday. That starts at 11 a.m. in downtown Minot. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Also, speaking of homecoming, Chad's going to tell us a little bit about what's going on during the week.
Yeah, we do have some activities coming up. Homecoming week wraps up this Saturday, but you still have a chance to be part of the fun. There are still several events planned. The MSU Homecoming Parade begins on Saturday at 11 a.m. in downtown Minot before making its way down Broadway and onto Beaver Boulevard. Tailgating will follow after the parade along with free food. There will be free bounce houses for the kids along with other kids' activities. And our one and only Taylor Rosari will talk about other events later in the program. The second annual Take Back the Night event is on Wednesday, October 9th at the Beaver Dam. The event is a collaboration between the MSU Title IX office, the Student Social Work Association, and the Domestic Violence Crisis Center. Domestic violence is a problem that affects all races, genders, and sexual orientations. All students, faculty, staff, and Minot residents are invited to attend. The event kicks off at 7 p.m. and will feature guest speaker and MSU alumni member Edna Saylor. MSU's Title IX coordinator, Lisa Dooley, says that Take Back the Night allows victims of childhood sex abuse and other community members to come together and stand united against the epidemic sweeping across America. It also brings awareness and provides an opportunity for the voices of the victim themselves to be heard. More information for the event can be found on the MSU website. Universities across America can thank MSU education major Emily Bailey for being a part of an effort in lobbying Congress for nearly $17 million in federal funding. The goal of the lobby effort was to provide students nationwide with an adaptable education. Bailey took part in the 2019 Hill Day Summit, which is a yearly convention for the National Association for Music Education. The conference is where student members visit Capitol Hill and present their case for funding national music education. Bailey had to discuss the relevance and importance of funding music and fine art programs because sometimes the benefit of these subjects is not immediately obvious. Bailey says that music and the arts have a part in shaping who we are as individuals. There were many bills up for consideration, and one of them included the Guaranteed Access to Arts and Music Education Act. This act originally included science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, but is now including the arts within the bill. So lots of exciting things happening among MSU students. So I know a lot of students will be thankful for her efforts in securing that funding.
Yeah, for sure. It's really interesting that someone went all the way to DC for something from here. It's kind of a long ways to travel.
Yeah, I feel like we're very appreciative of it for them.
Definitely.
Coming up, we have our weekly forecast and more information on upcoming Minot activities.
Welcome back. This week, winter made a little bit of an appearance. Michael will tell us a little bit more about what to expect this coming week for weather.
Thanks, Shalom. Yeah, we had a little bit of a snowfall last night, but kind of like looking into this week, we shouldn't be expecting it anytime soon. And looking around the state of North Dakota, we have very similar weather patterns throughout the state. So over in the Grand Forks area, we have a current temperature of 46 degrees. In Fargo, we have a current temperature of 45 degrees. Then moving over into this side, we have a current temperature of 49 in, over there, Williston. We have a current temperature of 45 degrees in Dickinson. We have a current temperature of 43 degrees in state capital Bismarck. And we have a current temperature in hometown Minot. Then looking into the 7-day forecast, we have a high of 55 degrees tomorrow for Friday, homecoming week, and we have a low of 43 degrees with sunny and partly cloudy skies. Saturday for the games, might be prepared for a raincoat and an umbrella. We have a rainy and cloudy skies that day, along with 55 degrees as a high and 44 degrees at night. For Sunday, we have a high of 56 degrees along with a low of 40 degrees, and it's supposed to be cloudy all day. And then moving into Monday, let me scoot over here a little bit. We have a high of 63 degrees with a low of 46 right here, with sunny and partly cloudy skies. And then moving over here a little bit, we have a high of 68. So we got a little bit of summer temperature, so get prepared a little bit. Then a low of 45 degrees. and it's supposed to be sunny with partly cloudy skies. And over onto Wednesday, again, we're expecting some rain, so be prepared. And it is supposed to be a high of 52 degrees along with a low of 37 degrees. And over on Thursday, we have a high of 49 degrees, and it's supposed to be sunny with partly cloudy skies. And looking into the upcoming homecoming days, we do have like some it's supposed to be still a fun time, but again, I cannot stress this enough. Please have your raincoats and your umbrellas ready. Just be ready for the rain if you're outside. It's supposed to be still a fun time, but just again, I cannot stress this enough. Be prepared, and it's supposed to be a really great time. I also want to thank you guys, and so that's about it for the homecoming, what's coming up. So what else do you guys have next?
Thanks, Michael. It looks like the weather's going to be kind of like up and down. Like it might rain, it might shine, it might be cold, it might be 70. I guess we'll just find out.
I'm really hoping for our football Beaver fans' sake that it does not rain.
Yeah.
I'll actually be traveling to Fargo for my softball game at NDSU, but I'm really hoping that the weather stays clear for the both of us, so we don't have to have like a raincoat on. But switching gears to more of an academic side of things, Chad is going to be talking about Christina Paxman and what she's been up to lately outside of the university.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be recognizing one of our own here within the program. MSU's Christina Paxman has secured the 2019 Outstanding Journal Award from the Central States Communication Association. This is the fourth largest association of its kind in the world. Paxman is an assistant professor of the Broadcasting and Professional Communication Department at Minot State. The articles of her journal discuss digital civility and analyzes social media tweets from the 2016 Iowa Presidential Caucus. One of her articles utilizes a Saturday Night Live parody to observe how an audience reacts to communication, such as speeches. Paxman uses these real-life examples to teach students how important communication actually is, along with making her classes fun using humor. Her classes involve analyzing real-life examples of communication. The goal is for her students to become better communicators. She also likes to point out to students that the field of communications is forever changing and that there are a large variety of careers to be found within the broadcasting and professional communications field. Paxman is also serving her community through the Speech and Theater Association of North Dakota. She is in her second year as the editor of the Journal of Communication for the association. Paxman also has a research component as part of her position at the university. She is in charge of a reviewer board of 15 members who complete blind peer reviews of research, teaching exercises, and undergraduate papers within the field of communication and theater. These papers include content from both professors and students. The Minot Wise Men's Rodeo is pleased to host the Rams Badlands Circuit Final Rodeo coming October 4th through the 6th. This is the premier event of rodeo for the state of North Dakota and South Dakota. The event will feature the best 100 cowboys and cowgirls in the area who will be competing for bragging rights and the National Circuit Finals Rodeo Championship. The event will include shopping at the Badlands Expo and Trade Show, along with the crowning of the new 2020 Miss Rodeo North Dakota. There will also be a chili contest along with mutton busting for any young cowboys and cowgirls. All the funds earned from the rodeo will benefit Lake Sakakawia's Triangle Y Camp. The rodeo kicks off at 7 with 1 p.m. matinees on October 5th through the 6th. The rodeo will also feature Tough Enough to Wear Pink Night on October 4th, with all funds earned going to the Trinity Health Cancer Exercise Rehab Program for cancer patients. More information can be found on their website at minotwisemensrodeo.com. So a lot of fun events going on. It's also a great opportunity to maybe check out a rodeo for our MSU students who have never seen one. Have you guys ever been to a rodeo?
I've never been to a rodeo, so maybe I can stop by tomorrow or Sunday. I think that would be pretty fun.
Yeah, I used to go to them like all the time in my hometown. That was like the thing. And instead of like mutton busting, they had wild pony races where kids would try to ride ponies that had never been ridden before. It was brutal, but it was a good time. Mm-hmm. So you should definitely check out a rodeo, Monica.
And
it's very interesting.
And chili, yes.
Chili is great.
It's my favorite.
So coming up next, we'll have more campus news and sports.
Thank you to all of our underwriters.
All-American Trophies for all your screen printing and embroidery needs.
ArtMade, offering custom frames, art supplies, and jewelry.
Buffalo Wings and Rings, a sports restaurant experience located in South Minot.
Badlands Bar and Grill, located on 31st Avenue in Minot. Fiancé, with all your prom and bridal needs, located in downtown Minot.
KCJB 910 AM, Minot's news and information station.
Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, beer, sports.
KIZZ FM Z94, playing today's hit music.
Mix 99.9, Minot's Music Mix.
Happy Joe's Pizza and Ice Cream, serving the Midwest since 1972.
KRRZ, 1390 AM, Minot's Classic Hits.
KZPR 105.3 FM, Minot's Rock Station.
Jacobson Music, bringing music to the Northern Plains since 1980.
Qdoba, easy, on time, full of flavor.
MSU Beavers Hockey, online info at msubeavers.com.
Forward Communication, connecting professionals in the Midwest.
MSU Theater Department, year-round entertainment.
The Red and Green, MSU's student-run newspaper.
MSU Bookstore, for all your campus needs.
Spicy Pie, pizza, grinders, beer.
Magic City Hoagies, locally owned sandwich shop located in Southwest Minot.
Taco John's, offering fresh tacos, burritos, nachos, and breakfast. Thrivent Financial, connecting faith and finances.
PMQ Entertainment, performing at weddings, proms, and dances.
The Pursuit, creating a place in Minot where everyone is welcome.
Mouse River Players, community theater since 1971.
H-Bar-B Construction, for all your oil field needs.
Bear Scat Donuts, located on Broadway across from Minot State campus.
Campus has been bustling with homecoming events this week. With me is Teresa Loftusness, the Minot State's Director of Marketing. Thanks for being here, Teresa.
You're welcome.
So first off, tell me a little bit about what your office does with homecoming, because I'm sure there's a lot of work that goes into it.
There's a lot of marketing that needs to take place, and we start meeting in February and looking at the date that has always been chosen by the athletic department. And so we know that date, and we look at the time frame. And then we have a team from the alumni office, from athletics, from marketing, student association, and we start looking at each task that needs to be done and who needs to do it. And then by the first part of June, we're ready to start putting some notices out about when marketing is and having people save that date so they can attend the activities.
Wow, that sounds like it's a lot of different people kind of having a team effort starting really early on. I didn't realize there was that much preparation that went into it.
There is.
So what's kind of like some of the biggest events during the week that you guys help plan?
Well, the block party is so much fun, and when we can have it outside, it's even better. So, for example, last night we had to have it inside, so that's why we have to book out that far, the dome, to make sure that we have it for that evening, because they could have a volleyball game scheduled. like happened 2 years ago. And so we had the block party on the 3rd floor, and then the lower level was the volleyball game going on, and it was a little bit chaotic and energetic, but it's nice that we have that facility. So like last night we were able to have so many guests from the community join us for the block party.
Yeah, and the dome's kind of had a couple of renovations and stuff, so kind of noticed all the new red seats and everything. So I guess it's kind of a good way to show everyone, you know, around the community and everything, the work that's been going on over in there.
Yeah, they were in awe for those that hadn't seen it yet.
Yeah, no, I bet. So what do you guys have like coming up this weekend? Because I know that's kind of the big crux of homecoming is that Saturday with the football game and everything.
So tomorrow evening, beginning at 5:30, we have Athletics Hall of Fame induction, and that will be held at the Clarion, formerly the Holiday Inn. And following that, it's the Friends and Alumni Social. And we invite everyone in the community to come to that. They do not have to be an alumni of Minot State University. We want everyone to come out. And we have some special reunion groups tomorrow evening. That will include the honors program, the 1965 baseball team, the 1994 through 98 women's basketball team members. Yes, nursing is having an all nursing reunion, and then the 2006 to 2009 football team. So we're going to have a lot of athletes in there with some nurses and honor students and many people from the public. So that'll end our Friday day. And then Saturday, of course, is the parade starting at 11 o'clock. And we're hoping that that rain holds off. So if Michael could work on that, that would be good.
Yes, we'll let him know. The pressure's on.
Yes. And then we have a wonderful tailgating meal starting at noon to 3 o'clock. Our friends from First Assembly of God Church. They have purchased 300 pounds of pork.
It's a lot of pork.
And so they're preparing pork on their food truck. That will be magnificent. And they make homemade French fries from the bags of potatoes and serve home goodies. And so, yeah, we're hoping to serve over 1,000 people on Saturday just for that event in front of the dome.
That's a lot. Where's the parade going to be? Where's that going to start and then end?
All right, we start downtown Minot. We line up over by Central Campus, and then we move over to Main Street, then to Central Avenue, head toward Keating, and then to Broadway, and all the way up to 11th Avenue. We hang a left to the new Beaver Boulevard. So the new street, or the name in front, the street in front of the dome is now Beaver Boulevard.
Oh, nice. That's good to know.
It's fun.
Well, hopefully everyone can make it out. Taylor, what do you think you're going to be doing this weekend for homecoming?
Well, I'm for sure going to go to the football game as they're on their winning streak right now, and it's going to be really exciting if they do bring home a win for homecoming, and then probably check out some of the other athletic events that will be happening this weekend. Minot State Volleyball had a huge night on the court on Tuesday as they took down in-state rival the University of Mary. The Beavers grabbed their first win in the 2019 season by shutting out the Marauders in 3 straight sets. Leading the team with another stellar performance was senior Shelby Spooler with 16 kills. Fellow senior Emily Faldorf also dominated with 8 kills of her own and 2 blocks. The Beavers will look to cap off homecoming week with wins on Friday and Saturday. MSU hosts St. Cloud State on Friday at 5 p.m. in the Dome, and Minnesota Duluth on Saturday at noon. For the first time since 2012, Minot State football is on a winning streak. The Beavers took down the Golden Eagles of Minnesota Crookston on Saturday 24-16. Quarterback Ben Belinsky had 13 completions for 165 yards and 1 touchdown toss to senior Devin Owens. The Beaver offense was also led by both upperclassmen and new faces. Freshman Ali Muhammad grabbed the Beavers' first 100-yard game on the ground this season with 104 yards. Senior Levante Bushnell led the receivers with 4 catches for 59 yards, and the Beaver defense was led by freshman defensive back Isaiah Bigby. The Beavers look to extend their winning streak to 3 during homecoming on Saturday, and MSU will host Southwest Minnesota State, who is 1-3 on the year. Game time is at 3 p.m. at Herb Parker Stadium. Minot State men's hockey will continue its 2019 National Championship celebration tomorrow night. The Beavers will see their national champion banner raised at the Mesa Arena before their home opener against the University of Jamestown. The Beavers defeated Iowa State last year in the championship 3-1 to claim their 2nd national title. The banner raising will take place at 7:15 p.m. and all are welcome to attend the celebration. Puck drop for the game will follow the ceremony at 7:30. And for more information about tomorrow's activities, visit the MSU men's hockey website. Each year, former Beaver athletes are chosen to be inducted into the Minot State Hall of Fame. For 2019, 1 team and 3 individual athletes will be inducted tomorrow evening. The 1965 Beaver baseball team will be this year's team inductee. That year, the team boasted an incredible 24-6 record on the year, and the team went on to win the NAIA District 12 championship, and they also had 3 players sign professional contracts. Individual inductees for 2019 are Carla Clark, who was a member of the cross country, women's basketball, and track and field team from the years 1994 to 1998. Also being inducted are Jordan Kelly of the men's golf team, who was on the team from 2006 to 2010, and Brian Rolls, who was a member of the Beaver football team from 2006 to 2009. We want to extend a huge congratulations to this year's Hall of Fame inductees. So it's really exciting, all the homecoming celebrations that are going to be going on, and especially getting to see former athletes who had success on their fields finally getting recognized in the Hall of Fame.
With being an athlete, I would say that like for me, like it's an inspiration, and I think it's really cool that we do have that here.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of different opportunities on campus right now, and just a lot going on this week, it feels like. So join us next week for more of MSU Inside Out.